Good morning, America. My name is Danny. I'm a 49-year-old American. It's my birthday. Thank you. This is my show, Danny's Pits, not for children, especially this one. So if you're under the age of 18, it is not for you. Topic of today's pit it is, I guess we'll say, here we go again. Okay, so in Coral Springs at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School is where this happened. A white student was jumped, and just I'm not going to play the video because they probably will take it off. But he was severely beaten by a handful of uh, Americans of African descent, high school children. Uh, just I mean, if you saw what look up the video. I think the only place you can find it's the Tatum Officer Tatum show's got it. He's talking about it too. Um, where they just picked this white kid up, and just slammed him right on the concrete, and he's out cold. And then another one comes in and punches him in the face, and and this comes right off the heels of about a month ago when that other kid got jumped by 15 or 17 Americans of African descent and was killed. He was sticking up for a friend or something, and he got killed for it, lost his life for it. And my thing is this: why? Why after all these years are we still this way? Why? Why does it seem? And there's nothing racial here. Just why does it seem that the white children, we'll say, are not? They're not equipped for this kind of confrontation. We'll say. The other day, Saturday morning, about 10:30, I went outside and I called my wife out and I said, "Tell me what you see out here." And she looked around, said nothing. I said, "Me either. We're the kids." And there's hundreds of kids that live down the street. They walk down after the school bus lets them off. Not one kid out. Not one kid riding a bike, playing wiffle ball. Not one kid throwing a frisbee to another. Not one kid or three kids with a basketball hoop like when we grew up. Nobody on a bike. The strongest muscles these kids have is in their thumbs, from sitting there and playing the damn games all day. And I'm not just saying, and I'm definitely not saying that Americans of African descent children are out targeting white people, but neither is mainstream media, and Tatum is the only one that had the balls to say it. So thank you, Officer Tatum, for that. You had the balls to say it, what's really going on. And I'm not going to play the video for copyright, or to get struck for showing violence against children, because I don't need to show you the video. Look it up. Like I said, I do have the technology. I got Chromecast. I can do all of that. But my thing is, I want you to watch it so you can set your own narrative. Don't let me set up a narrative and then say, watch my video, and then it just follows my narrative. No, you gotta, I'm open to everything here. And I want a lot of comments on this pit too, because for whatever reason, I feel like we have been ingrained since birth, maybe, to fear black people. Some people. I just showed my wife a clip this morning of the ending scene of Revenge of the Nerds that came back. That came out in like 84, 83, something like that. And all the jocks are about to beat up the nerds, and then the black guy shows up. He's like, "Hold up!" And then like a whole bunch of other black guys show up, and then all the white guys are all kind of like, looking at each other, and they're scared, And they show all these different Americans of African descent standing there looking tough, and that was back in '83, and it's just cultural, and it's not for me to judge. I know that in my family on my mom's side, sometimes the men would get drunk and then have their sons fight each other, to see who had the more macho son or something like that. So these kids, by the time they hit fifth grade, man, they've been in a million fights, and the little white boy hasn't. So you do the math. Second thing I wanted to say, and the only second thing I wanted to say on this one was, put your kids into something. Pop Warner football. I always say this: wrestling, high school wrestling, excellent self-defense, and with minimal damage to anybody. Martial arts. I had a bully problem until my mom put me in martial arts. Martial arts will help. Check your YMCA, your local police department. Maybe they got some self-defense classes. You got to arm your kids, not with weapons, just with knowledge. They need to know how to block, strike a throat, and get the hell out of there. That's that might be kind of chicken to somebody. But my thing is, karate's always been just incapacitate the other guy as fast as possible and get the hell out of there. And just got you like that. You can't breathe. I run away. I'm safe. You're gonna wake. Everybody's fine. And this is by no means they're out to get us kind of video. No, they're not. The majority of Africans of American descent want to live peacefully, side by side, along with everybody, and that's based on my experience with people I know, and just based on what goes on. And I live in a small town. I'm thankful that I still live in a small town, and it's pretty cool here. We don't have stuff like this that happens here. This is big. This isn't us. I'm not sure how big Coral Springs is, and I'm sure my town's just a matter of time, like every other town. Before there's just so much unrest, and I keep saying this, so much division. And if we just stop, man, and realize, hey, you just slammed somebody's son on the ground, and he's going to have problems the rest of his life. And you guys were just cheering for it. And I don't care what race you were. Americans of African descent, Americans of Asian descent, Americans of whatever descent. We're all here. And who taught you to act that way? And when and where is that ever appropriate? So somebody says something you don't like, you slap him. He knocks you out after that. Well, you got it coming. There's a big expression right now, especially with Aldean's song. F around, find out. And if more people were prepared when someone effed around, then more people would find out. It's just like that. And just be cool. The last thing you want to do is get in that fight. You talk your way out of it. Back it up. I got this tattoo on me a while back. And my mom says, let them. So I can't read it. Let them. Just let them think they're smarter. Let them think they're stronger. Let them think they're better. Just let them. And I get to stay home. They might end up not. I don't know. Anyway, if you like the pit, please hit like, subscribe, and share. Subscriptions are going up. Man, you guys are really, really helping me out. And I'm reaching a lot more people than are subscribing. So if you could please subscribe today, I would appreciate that. I'm doing a giveaway. Got patriotic VIP member Danny's Pit dog tags come with a necklace. All I need is your address, and it comes right to you. And then I throw your address away because I'm not a creep. And so anyway, that's going on, and that's about it. So drop me some comments. Let me know what you think, and I'm kind of curious where this one's going to go. But I'm telling you straight up, I would have done this pit if it had been some Americans of Mexican descent, Americans of Asian. I would have done this pit no matter what, because it's one group of people jumping another group, and that's what I'm not for, on either side. So anyway, stay vigilant, America. Keep looking forward. Once in a while, look behind you, and have a great rest of your day. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless these beautiful and wonderful United States of America. We're lucky as hell to be living in, even in these times, and it will get better. And if I seem a little low energy today, maybe it's because of my birthday and I'm tired. So anyway, peace out. Have a good rest of your day, and call someone you love. It's still early, and you never know. Tomorrow's not promised. So with that all being said, thanks, and stay tuned. Catch you next time.